Hey guys, Aaron here with the Ferrari F430. Today we're going to look on the bottom of the car and we're going to learn how to take the panels off, see what's down here, do a little exploring. Bottom of my car is a little bit dirty. I did drive it back 700 miles and it did rain on me. So after removing all these panels, we're going to clean them up and make them all nice and pretty again. So this is my first time doing this. So let's figure it out. I guess I'm just gonna start on the front here with this panel. It looks like just a crap ton of 10mm bolts. Lots of sand and crap coming out, but that's what they look like. Just a skinny bolt with a big old washer. Actually, you can see here it's two washers, like a little compression type and then a big one. All right, then up in here by the air duct, there's one on each side. I'm gonna leave one of these front ones on for right now. There's a little hole right here. It fits into a drain. Oh, we're coming down. Oops. Oh. Hey babe, can you help me? Thank you, baby.
What?
I need help with this. First
Let me
start.
get dressed.
Huh?
Let me get dressed.
There's this thing attached to here after I lowered this. Okay, I was not expecting that. I saw that I had a built-in radar detector somewhere. And I guess this is where it is installed. So I have to look at this thing and figure out how to disconnect it from my panel. But back here, you can see that little corrugated vent. It slips into that little piece right there. All right, that was an ordeal. Finally got it figured out. This is the radar detecting part of the radar detector that they had installed. So they just used a bunch of sticky stuff under here and attached it. I guess normally you put screws through these holes to attach it, but that's clever. Anyway, I pulled it off. So if I want to reattach it, I have to re-adhesive it onto there or screw it in. Let's see why they didn't screw it in so that it doesn't show through the bottom. But anyway, we got a plate off now, so I'm gonna take this down and clean it up. All right, we're starting out pretty nasty here. I just use this simple green stuff. Nice and foamy. All right, that's more how a Ferrari should look than that. Better. Oh look, I actually found a logo. Nice. All right, we got it a little bit better and ready to go back on later. All right, we got that panel out of the way. There is a corrugated vent line for something. We got a bunch of stuff running all the way through the middle here. There are like approximately 745 bolts holding this panel on, so I don't feel like taking all of this off right now. This panel only has 4 bolts though, so let me knock this out. Well, as expected, super boring. Nothing fun under there, but I'll at least clean a panel while it's off. This right here is why you do your own work on all cars, especially Ferraris. Who is going to clean the inside of this panel for you when they work on your car? Nobody, just you. All right, we just did a little cleaning down here. It's looking much nicer now. All right, to take this rear panel off, I'm gonna have to take off a lot of 10 millimeters all around here, but also contend with the fact that the jack point is inside this plastic panel. As you can see, it's all one piece. So after I take all the bolts out, I'm gonna have to set the car back down so that it can come out from here. All right, now that we're back on the ground, we can come over here and swing this arm out of the way. And there was just one more bolt on each side that we couldn't reach with that in there. And so these are the only ones holding them on now. So I'm gonna remove that from each side. It is tucked down under that other panel and under our diffuser back here, but it should drop out now and be able to slide out of the rear. All right, removing that bolt and one more on the other side. Oh, and just to note, this drain hose goes through this hole here in the bottom panel. All right, mine was actually missing the bolt on this side that held it in, so as soon as I moved the arm out of the way, the whole thing fell down. It was still attached back there. I just grabbed it, shimmied it to disconnect it from my diffuser back there, which we could take off first, but there is a camera and stuff attached. So I didn't want to mess with my diffuser today. And I'm just gonna slide this up a little bit so I can get my arms, the arms of my lift back under there and lift the car back up. All right, we have our dirty giant under tray. So I'll be cleaning that up. And for the very first time ever, I'm gonna look at the bottom of my engine in Ferrari and stuff down here. So there's these special headers that supposedly like to crack a lot. All right, well, I'm gonna have some fun down here looking around and report back any fun findings. I found this simple grain stuff is awesome for panels like this, so I'm just gonna spray that thing down and wipe it up. All right, much cleaner, much more respectable now. So another reason to do your own work. No shop is gonna spend the time to clean that for you. Just spend a couple minutes, make everything a little bit better than it was when you started. All right, everything under here looks great. I don't see any leaks or anything. I see this engine mount here. It looks brand new on each side, so excited about that. I'm assuming this is my AC compressor. It looks pretty new too, like it was possibly replaced. And here's that other engine mount that's brand new. All right, so to get this bottom one back on, I found the easiest way was with the car all the way lowered, just to slide the rear panel back towards the diffuser, and then I could just pick it up using the little holes in it. You can line them up. You can tell where they're supposed to go pretty easily. Like right here, and then the hardest, or not really hard, but you just have to make sure that the corners are tucked under there. Get that corner under, that get that corner under, and you can just kind of grab it from down here and pull it up tight. And then I'm gonna go lift it up and put in the bolts in each side that you can't reach when it's on the lift. and then lift it up again, put all the other bolts back in place. So I just went down here on the driver's side, lifted this up, started that bolt, and you just have to make sure that this drain or vent line is coming through that hole. Go over and do it on the other side. All right, we're back up. To make it easier, I just went ahead and undid these two 10 millimeters because this is pretty flexible. I just bent that down to tuck this one back in, retighten them, and now we're gonna go put all of our bolts back in. And the correct torque spec, in case you care, is 6 Newton meters. They do mention that you want to make sure that you use these because they have a really big washer on them, and it provides a really big surface area to hold this panel in so that it does not break.